Hey guys, this is Wanda the Traveling Dutchie coming right at you from beautiful Costa Rica. In today's video, we'll discuss schools in Costa Rica. Of course, if you're thinking of moving down here with your kids, it is very important to find a good school. At the end of the video, we'll discuss the cost of these schools, and of course, we're going to discuss private versus public schools. Now, if you're new to this channel, I'm a Dutch expat and I've been living in Costa Rica for the last 16 years. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do so and make sure you tick that little bell icon so you receive a notification every time I upload a new video regarding Costa Rica Expat life, Costa Rica travel, and working and traveling online. Now let's get into it, guys. Costa Rica is actually very proud to have the most advanced and highest quality education in Latin America. You see, Costa Rica's first president was actually a teacher, so he made education a priority. And in 1869, Costa Rica became one of the first countries to actually make education both free and mandatory. Now, like most other countries, Costa Rica offers both public and private education. I must say that from all my friends, everybody sends their kids to private schools, and that's simply because the percentage of students failing is much lower at private schools. All right, and another thing is too that the class sizes are a lot smaller, and overall the level of education is just higher at the private schools. So if you can, it would definitely be best to send them to private schools. What's very important to check is what type of diploma these schools will give you. And some offer actually a choice. And of course, this is all going to depend on future plan. Where does your kid or where do your children plan on going to college? Like obviously, if you plan on going back to the US, it's important to find a school that offers a US diploma. There's a lot of European schools as well. Most international schools are actually MAP, US, and IB accredited. Another very important aspect is that most good international schools are all in the San Jose area. There's one in Guanacaste, but this is very important because if you think of moving to Costa Rica and you're like, yay, the beach, there's only one international school at the beach in Guanacaste, close to Tamarindo, but mainly all the international schools are here in the Central Valley. Just keep in mind that admission and enrollment is different for every school. I do know there's always limited space, so plan ahead, you guys. Don't buy any plane tickets yet before you have your kids' school sorted out. It is not the easiest task to do. Just make sure if you don't know anybody that lives here that can help you, go to the different Facebook groups, the Costa Rica Expat groups, and there's so many families with children in there that are happy to help you. Now let's talk about cost. All right, so I have a friend. She actually has two children of 10 and 13, so they're in 4th and in 8th grade, and she sends them to the Lighthouse International School, and she actually pays per child around $10,000 a year. Now, this does include the books, but it does not include lunch, transportation, field trips, their laptops. And then I have another friend who also has two children, and he sends his children to the country day school. This is actually known to be Costa Rica's most expensive school. So a year, my friend pays $16,000 per child, and this does not include the books. This technically doesn't include anything. You still have to pay for books, transport, the field trips, lunch, everything, but it is an excellent school. And this school has another location close to Tamarindo, what I told you about earlier. So here's the thing though, you guys, because they're international schools, it's very easy to do your research online. Just Google private schools accredited schools, international schools in Costa Rica, and you will find all the information there of costs and everything. So that's one thing that is actually easy to research because you don't have to deal with all the Spanish. And then once you've made your pick, yeah, I would run it by either friends you have living here or get in the Facebook group. Costa Rica Expats, Costa Rica Living, like a lot of Facebook groups for Costa Rica expats that are happy to help. But yeah, it's definitely not cheap to send your kids to private school here, but luckily they get really good education, and that in the end is most important, right? Alright guys, so I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you got some value from it. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I hope to see you in the next video. For now, ciao from Costa Rica!